Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. They've got Decker. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the four-man position. Now, here's Decker. Pass to Hawkins. Kaminsky kicks to Hill. Pass to Kaminsky. Just 5 to shoot. Jumper off the screen. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And with any championship game, you know that every player's going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
On the wing, Hill. He dishes it to Decker. Oubre with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
And there's the pass to Oubre. Now here's Freak. D right on him. Terry the pass to Freak, and it's blocked. And here comes the break. Here's Hill, and it's blocked. Here's Duncan. Freak dishes to Gaines. Duncan kicks to Freak. And the layup's good off the glass.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Outside Hill. Kicks to Conley. Wade sets the pick for Hill. The Badgers working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Fisher can't hit. Jayhawks leading by 4. And Wisconsin working at who they've got. They've got Fisher. He's out there with Hill. And it's Conley in at the small forward position. To the right side. Here's Wade. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Craig, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jayhawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
Move the ball.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Freak, he's in at point guard. Also Duncan out there. And it's Terry in at the power forward. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the 4. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
And so here's Kansas. They lead by 1.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
And Duncan gets it to go in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Outside Hill. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. And they're on the break.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's Evans. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Evans has got 5.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Hawkins. Now here's Freak. Now the dish to Oubre. With a step back. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Decker passes to Hill. Hawkins kicks to Hill. Passes to Hawkins. Dishes it to Hill. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
A platoon swap here. Both teams making some changes here. Here's Freak. 1:49 left here in the second half. Freak, he's in at the point, and it's Deadman in at the 4 spot. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jayhawks.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
.141 left in the second half of basketball. Walker is screen on Frazier. Outside Gibson. It's stolen by Frazier. Now here's Freak. D right on him. 9 feet out. And the Jayhawks again can't hit. Wisconsin trails by 5. Conley with it. Out defended by Freak. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Gibson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Feeds it to Jenkins. He kicks it to Calderon. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Hawkins. In transition, here come the Badgers. It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Here is Hawkins. The feed to Gibson. To take the lead. Missed. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. It's good.
And we always talk about making your teammates better. That assist was right on target.
Hawkins. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so the Jayhawks take the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are the last team standing in this terrific tournament.
Kevin, you said, I mean, all the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, now you see it paying off at this very moment.
There's been a ton of sacrifice along the way. I mean, from the kids and their parents and support staff. They've brought this school to the top of the college basketball world right now.
Well, it's been a blast to be with you guys and our great fans all tournament long. On behalf of the entire 2K sports team and this crew in particular, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us.